Hi, I'm David and welcome to another video. In this video I wanted to really explain the difference between us and what we do and other, in inverted commas, safe companies. So on my bench here I've got a Chubb HomeSafe 50K, which is a pretty run-of-the-mill safe that you can buy all over the internet. It's a good safe, and I'll put a link up here now to the in-depth video on this safe. That's why I've got it on the bench at the moment, if you're interested in one of these. But what makes us different? Okay, so who are we first of all? We're London and Home County Safes on londonsafes.co.uk. Our telephone number there, 0208 445 0001. And we supply and install safes throughout London and the home counties, actually a much wider radius than that. You'll see at the bottom there where it says we cover. It's about 90 miles, 80 miles roughly radius from our Hatfield headquarters. That's where I'm standing now. And we supply and install all these bolted safes that are bolted into your property. And we don't charge any extra for the delivery or the installation. As you can see, we're rated excellent on Trustpilot. And in fact, if you go into Trustpilot and type in safes, you'll find that we are, at the time of writing, the top rated company on Trustpilot. And we're also 5 stars on Google. So we're safe guys. We've been doing safes for decades. We supply and install safes, and we happen to have a website. Our competitors, for the most part, not all of them, but for the most part, are internet entrepreneurs. That's not what we do. We happen to have a website, but we sell and install safes. And if you choose to have one of these safes and you're in that area and you buy it from us, one of our employees, vetted employees, will arrive in an unmarked van or possibly a disguised van so that your neighbours won't know what we've come to do, and he will supply and professionally install the safe. It'll be an experienced person that's installed hundreds and hundreds of safes in all different types of properties. He'll understand how to do it and how to do it properly and robustly. And you're probably thinking, yeah, well, the other safe companies I've seen, they offer installation as well, but they do it differently. Primarily, they're trying to sell boxes, whatever the boxes is. On the safe site that you're looking at, they're selling safes. On another site that they may own, they might be selling washing machines. All they're trying to do is drop ship. And by drop ship, I'm not sure if you're familiar with that phrase, is they're trying to get you to click and buy something that they will then order from the supplier that they use, and they will ship it on a courier to you. That's drop shipping in its simplest form. And they actively discourage installation. They're really not looking for installation. We're the opposite. Our raison d'etre is to supply and install the safe for you. So how do the competitors do it? Well, what they'll do is they'll try initially just to get the safe shipped to you, in the hope that you won't want it installed. But if you do want it installed and you select that service from them, and you'll see that in most cases, most of them will only offer you a price on their website to install it on a ground floor up, maybe one step, something like that. That's because they don't know how much it's going to cost to install, because they haven't got a quote yet from the person they're going to rope into doing it. So they've got that safe dropped off to you. And because they do a nationwide service, I mean, we know we can't do a nationwide service because it's just not possible for us. But if you think about it, a company, wherever they're based, they're doing a nationwide service. So maybe they're at one end of the country and they're offering to install this safe at another end of the country for you. That's because they're going to ring around, they're going to look on the internet and find locksmiths, in inverted commas. And we all know that that's a minefield in itself these days. Trying to find a trusted locksmith is a very difficult task. And they're going to call around and they're going to say, will you install this Chubb safe for our customer, for us, And most of the locksmiths are just going to hang the phone up because they'd rather have sold you the safe in the first place. Eventually they'll find someone that's got no work or has got a free day. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, and they go, well, we've charged the customer 90 quid to do it. We'll give you 30. Right, okay, I'll do it. Or maybe he hangs up and they have to go on to someone else. And eventually you're going to get someone turn up to install the safe, and maybe the safe isn't in the room that you want it. It's downstairs because that's where the courier left it, or they left it on your doorstep, and you want it to go upstairs in the loft conversion, for example. Well, your man there that's turned up is going to say, I'm not taking it up there, I've been paid to fit it. So these sort of complications don't occur with us. With us, wherever you want it fitted, the price you see on the website is all you pay, and we're going to come in and we're going to install it and move it to that room for you, deliver it and move it to that room where you want it and bolt it down for you and install it. But let's say in the scenario that I'm painting with our competitors, you know, it does go to plan and the chap installs it. He's probably not installed very many safes. If he's open to taking a phone call from an online safe company to come and install a safe, you know, and he's not busy enough, or she's not busy enough, I should say, you know, to have their own work, then they're not going to have much experience. They're not going to know how to bolt it in. You're not going to know if they've done it properly or not, unless a burglar comes and takes it away and then a surveyor comes along and says that wasn't fitted properly. But that notwithstanding, this is just another person, this random locksmith that came and fitted your safe, that knows you've got a safe now. So if we look at that, the chain of people that know you've got a safe if you buy from one of these internet entrepreneurs. Okay, so let's go through it. So you've got the person that processes the order on the website. So they say, oh, there's an order come through from Mr. or Mrs. whatever. They want a safe. That's the one person. Then they're going to transmit that information to the supplier of the safe. Okay, and that's another person that receives it. That's two people that now know you've got a safe. They're going to send that down to their shipping department, and the person that's going to process the order and put it in a box and get it ready for the courier, that's a third person that knows. Then the courier company is going to pick it up. Okay, that's the fourth person. They're going to take it to the hub. That's going to be processed by someone in the hub, because it doesn't come straight to you. That's 5 people at least at that point. A sixth person is going to process it and arrange for it to be put in the back of the relevant truck that's coming to your area. And the 7th person is going to be the person that loads it into the truck. The 8th person is the truck driver who's going to bring it to you. And then finally, the 9th person is going to be this person that comes and installs it for you. There's 9 people, potentially more, that already know you have a safe. That's not exactly secret, is it? With us, you place the order for the safe. That's me that's going to know about it, and potentially one other person in the office that's going to know about it. And then the third person that's going to know about it is the person that brings it and installs it for you, which could even be me. So there could even be just 2 people. And we've maintained that link of trust, maybe 1, 2, 3 people that know about your safe. You might say, well, you order the safe from Chubb Safes and from wherever. Yes, we do, but it comes to us on a pallet with a lot of other safes. It's not being drop shipped, so it comes to our facility. We take the safe out like we're doing here. We check them over. Is there anything wrong with it? Are there any chips or anything, you know, missing from the safe, etc., etc.? And then it gets boxed back up and put out ready to go. So the courier, the Chubb Safes themselves, whoever's shipping it to us, it's anonymous. It's just coming to us on a pallet. Once the safe is installed, and this is the other difference, with the other scenario that I'm painting for you, the person's just going to leave. The job's done. You've got nothing. You've got this receipt from an internet company. With us, what we're going to do is we're going to write out a certificate of installation. And on that certificate, it's going to show your details and the safe that you purchased. And we're going to write the method statement that we used for your installation. So that's going to be what room in the property we installed it, how we installed it, specifically what anchors we used to install it into your building. And then we sign that off, and we ask you, the client, to sign it off. And you've then got your certificate to show your insurance company should you ever need to. So at that point, you've got that certificate. We suggest that you take a digital copy of it and file it away somewhere, you know, in the cloud or whatever. So you've got that if you ever need it. You probably don't need it at any point, but you might need it in the event of a claim. So I'm not saying that all of our competitors are the kind of negative picture that I've painted there. There are around the country a handful of people that do what we do and do it very well. There's a handful. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you who they are, but you know, we're definitely one of them. And hopefully, if you watch this video, if you watch the video at the end of this video on the link, and have a look at some of the quality of the other videos that we do, that, you know, we're really passionate about safes. We really want you to buy a safe from us. We want to install it for us. We want you to write one of those lovely reviews for us. We want you to tell your friends. We want you to tell your children. You know, we've been doing safes so long that we've actually done many safes for the children of initial customers that we did in the 1980s, 1990s, who've now got their own families, and they bought a safe from us. And we're not grandchildren quite yet, but it's getting there. Anyway, I'm David. Thanks for watching. Any questions? That's the other thing. Just get in touch. Give us a call. There's chats on the website. There's WhatsApps. There's online chats. If you're not sure where you want it, send me a video on WhatsApp. The numbers are on the website. Thank you very much for watching.
Free delivery and free installation. Your safe will be delivered and professionally installed by one of our own vetted employees who will arrive in an unmarked vehicle. Get in touch online or call us on 0800 711 7892.